The girl with manic disorder discovered that her neighbor had stolen her dog. He quickly ran to ask for it back, but the neighbor not only refused to give it back, but also threw him a bone. The girl trembled with rage instantly, but the neighbor did not know that she had been the most dangerous patient in the psychiatric hospital, so much so that not even the doctors dared to approach her until she later adopted a dog and her mood stabilized little by little. Then the doctors agreed to let her go home. The girl thought she could finally lead a normal life, but as soon as she moved into her new home, the door of his house was always full of garbage. Only her and her neighbor lived in this apartment. Angry, she went to complain to the neighbor. It didn't matter what he said. The other flatly refused to admit it. Before he even finished speaking, he slammed the door on her. Since then, every day, there were always piles of garbage in front of his door. To get evidence against them, he had no choice but to install a camera surveillance. A short time later, the girl discovered that the neighbor's son was praying in front of her door. He went out immediately to stop him, but the boy not only did not apologize, but who said they did what they wanted. The girl did not want to get involved with them, so she asked the administration for help. But the administration did absolutely nothing, and also advised him not to get involved. In trouble, he exploded with rage at that moment, just as he was about to lose control completely. Her dog came to her side, and only then did the girl calm down, but she didn't expect that the neighbor's family became increasingly brazen. They stole his food at home, and after going to the hospital because of the spicy food, they demanded to pay medical expenses. Without any choice, the girl had to pay to resolve the matter, but when she woke up the next day, he discovered that his dog was missing. Upon checking the camera, he learned that the neighbor had stolen it. As soon as she reached the door, the neighbor's son deliberately hit her with a ball, and he tried to keep her out by closing the door. The girl forced herself to remain calm, but the neighbor looked at her impatiently, saying he had never seen any dog. He even forced her to kneel to apologize, in order to get her dog back. He had no choice but to kneel and beg her. The neighbor seemed to agree to return it with words, but in the next moment, he simply threw a bone and said the meat tasted very good. Seeing the pot boiling on the table, the girl sank into despair. Because that dog was the last lock, which kept her under emotional control.